I was bullied in elementary school, and it wasn't really cyberbullying, it was more of like confrontal bullying. Mm-hmm. And I feel like in middle school, you don't get bullied as much. That may just be linear. It's not really like fights in bullying, there's no fights out linear. But there's a lot of talking behind people's backs.
Yeah, it can start off as like a small little joke, and then it just grows from there. And you don't really know how people are going to take some things. So even if you mean it as a joke, it might come across as bullying to somebody else. And then it can get into like crazy things like blackmailing and stuff like that. But
definitely, there's usually, like Audrey said, a lot of jokes, and jokes sometimes get taken too far or offend somebody, and it turns into a bigger problem.
I was called ISIS terrorist for half a year.
Have you seen bullying before, or?
I see it a lot now. I teach middle school, so I see it happening kind of a lot amongst the kiddos.
Do you know what types of bullying happen to them?
To them, some of them they get a little more physical bullying. The boys do. The girls, it's the type of same gossiping type thing, trying to spread rumors and stuff.
There's any other types of bullying besides teasing, or just teasing?
Cyberbullying, definitely. Yeah. Now that we're older and people are more online, people tend to do bad things online in regards to bullying.
This is like a personal story. And somebody put like a Snapchat story, and somebody like saved it and like sent it to the school, and it just turned into this huge thing, and everybody involved is just like really upset. And so that's an example of cyberbullying. So you have to be careful, A, what you put out there, and B, like who you're talking to online.
I think we have about 90% of the time we know that bullying is going on. What we really hopefully rely on, if it's not coming from the person who's being targeted, that it's a friend or a bystander that's going to be an advocate for them. And we have a very open policy, so I feel we're really try to build relationships with students so that you feel comfortable going to any one of your teachers, myself, any school staff. We had a club called the Random Act of Kindness, and they would go around and there's little sticky notes all over. They would leave an anonymous sticky note for people, whether it be a student or a staff member. And I think by showing kindness, we hope that it prevents people from being negative or bullying one another. Another thing we do is we have healing circles with people who have issues. So that way we talk about it in an open, safe forum, and hopefully by expressing your feelings, it prevents you from bullying or being bullied, hopefully.
Really didn't speak up, nobody said anything, and people were just kind of keeping their opinions to themselves. Somebody else was getting hurt, nobody spoke up, nobody told anybody.
Fortunately, I usually don't do anything because either I'm scared to, or I just think it doesn't affect me, I shouldn't get involved. But really, you should say something.
How does it affect you or your friends?
You have to be more careful what you say, because you never know if someone's going to you never know if someone's going to be offended, or if you need to be careful with your friends about what you say, and your friends need to be careful about
It makes them want to hurt themselves.
We said it makes it hard for them to concentrate in class. A lot of the times we'll see students that maybe don't do their work as well as they normally do, and a lot of the times it comes back that it ends up that they're bullying. And then I coach here too, so from that perspective I have girls that have wanted to not play sports anymore because they're being bullied by
How does it affect you or your friends?
I think me and my friends try and stay out of it, but I think even within our friend group sometimes like people will be joking, and sometimes it hurts when people like say something, and even if you don't want to like show that it hurt your feelings, you just kind of want to go along with the joke and be like, haha, yeah, it still kind of hurts. So yeah.